'cause I'm tired of waiting patiently, baby. When you gonna love me? And if you ain't gonna love me like I L-O-V-E, you should tell me. You should tell me.
Alright, so today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. We got my dog, Shaun Milli.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, King?
What's up, man?
Can't call it, bro, man. So, man, you on your way, bro?
Most definitely.
You're on your way. Congratulations on the single, man. It's doing some numbers.
Thank you.
Like how's the feeling for you? Like just the release of the song, doing the song for first off, let's get into the beginning of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What made you come up with the When You Gonna Love Me song, the record?
When You Gonna Love Me, I was actually just sitting in my living room, man, and when I heard the beat, I was like, it was a soulful type beat, so I know I had to go soulful on it. You feel me? So, and of course, I've never been in love, and I've said that in every interview.
You've never been in love?
Never been in love. So,
but you made a love record.
Yeah, I made a love record. It's all about deliverance, though. You got to deliver it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
but you gotta have some experience in that, though.
Yeah, somewhat.
Somewhat.
Yeah. You know.
So where your experience come from? Like being around your friends and stuff like that?
Yeah, just seeing different stuff too.
Right.
You know, seeing different stuff, seeing how love has affected so many other people. You know what I mean? And I can just take their situation and put it into a song, even though I hadn't been into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's basically what it was.
That's genius, bro.
Most definitely, man. That's what
you can just come off the head and just do that. That's genius, bro.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah. So thank you for having me too.
Man, no problem, man. King, man. Most definitely, bro. Most definitely. Had to reach out, man. I got to reach out to my boy Shaun before you disappear. Back on tour. You know what I'm saying? So
no, man.
You got a show coming up in February, right?
February 12th.
Okay.
February 12th, North Augusta, South Carolina. It'll be me and it's a few other people actually. It's like 10 other R&B singers, and it's a Valentine's Day party, like. So it's just gonna be good vibes, like. Right. We finna be singing and all of that. It's just good vibes, man.
That's also good that you putting an R&B event together, bro, because R&B singers really don't have that many platforms.
Right, and I ain't mean to cut you off. Now,
you good.
I'm not putting it together. I'm on it, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Terry. Terry Cade is actually behind it.
Shout out Terry Cade.
Yeah, Terry Cade. He's actually behind it. He put everything together. He booked everybody and got everybody to come together. Because like you said, man, like you don't have many R&B events.
Why is that? Why you think it's like that?
R&B to me, I think rap has really made a comeback, and because at one point, like R&B was the what I mean, like
90s, 2000s, 80s or 70s. Well, R&B had it for at least about 40, 50 years.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So now I think we're in an era now where rap has came and taken over. I don't know how long it's gonna be that way, but I just feel like that's the reason why you don't see too many R&B events, because people they into it, but they're not into it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's crazy because your favorite rappers, they just singing.
They singing. Well, 90% of the rappers now are singers, so it's like
most definitely.
Yeah. So it's like now if you just rap now, it's like you corny. You got to be able to sing now.
Right. That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro.
And that kind of hurt the music business to me. I feel like, because it's like, okay, if you got a rapper. Because some of these rappers do have decent little voices.
They do. Rod Wave, for instance.
They have decent little voices, but you take that auto-tune off it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a whole nother ball
game, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that studio element really helps a lot of people's careers. I say that.
It do. You got to be able to sing live, man.
Yeah.
When they give you that microphone, here with no reverb or nothing on the microphone, like you got to be able
to do that.
And that's the reason. Like I'm glad I started singing in church first, because that gave me that experience, you know what I'm saying, of just flat foot singing. You got to sing with this here good guitars and pianos and this drummer, and you got a choir behind you. That's it. Right. You know what I mean? Like, so, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It's a real good thing. Okay.
Most definitely.
All right, cool. So let's go to the very beginning, the humble beginnings. Okay, Shaun Milli, you born and raised in Edgefield, South Carolina.
Edgefield, South Carolina.
Edgefield, okay. Describe how Edgefield, South Carolina was, around that time.
Edgefield is not really a rough city, not really a rough town or whatnot. It's a very small town. Very, very, very small. The population there is I'm exaggerating. 800 people. No, man, it's really small though.
So it's
man.
like a red light type town.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I got you.
You can really count how many red lights are in Edgefield. It's maybe like 1, 2, 3. It may be like 3 red lights. I'm serious, man. It's 2 uptown and then there's 1 out there by Subway and all that. Y'all know if y'all from Edgefield, you know. It's like 3 red lights.
So Edgefield, that's near Aiken and all. Aiken and
it's more so near Johnston
and Trent, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in between Johnston and Trent.
Okay.
But that's where I'm from. It's really hard, you know what I mean, to make it out of Israel because, like I said, man, it's so small.
Yeah, that's not. Y'all not known for music.
We're not known for music at all.
Right.
We're not known for music at all. So
Edgefield is like mostly like a sports town. Like y'all more into like sports. Or are they more into farming, culture, agriculture, stuff like that?
I would more so say that. Yeah, you see a lot of cows
and stuff. Gotcha.
Trees and shit.
Gotcha.
I don't know if I can curse on here.
Yeah, you tree. Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh yeah.
You see a lot of trees and shit, but and cows and all kind of stuff. It's not a sports town. I ain't gonna say what I want to say what it is, but you get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
So for a person like, so where does the inspiration comes from living in Edgefield?
That's the inspiration. You just know that you gotta make it out of here.
Make it out of here.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what inspires you to want to make it out of there because you be like, bro, like it's so much more to life than this. Life is so much more bigger than this. You know what I mean? Like it's so much more to be seen, so much more to be done. You know what I mean? And if you have a gift that you feel like can take you to those places, why not use it?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I knew I was a singer or whatnot, and I was known in Edgefield for singing.
Right.
When I was in school and stuff, like everybody known me for singing. And I was like, that's what I'm gonna use. I gotta use that to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But not forgetting where I come from.
Yeah.
I never forget Edgefield. Edgefield it's my home.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't care how big I get, how far I go.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want a statue in Edgefield like James Brown.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
How he got it in Augusta.
Big fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big fact.
Yeah, man.
So, growing up in Edgefield, so how old were you when you realized like, okay, you was in the church singing?
Right.
You was one of those type to be in church all day, every day, right?
Man, boy, I'm talking about 3 to 4 churches a day, man.
So you did Sunday school and all that?
Yeah, and then my aunt, she would take me to these different churches to do these choir anniversaries and pastor anniversaries and all kind of stuff. Like, I'm talking about on the church van from church to church. Like, and I was like, when I get older, I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm gonna say, I ain't going this Sunday. When I got about 15, 16, I ain't going today. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really ran it in the ground. I'm thankful for it though. Right. Yeah, I'm thankful
oh man. But it helped you, you know, craft your skill.
It did, most definitely.
Craft your skill.
It definitely
so
did.
you in high school, you singing in high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're in high school. So when did you realize like, okay, I want to take this to the next level type thing?
I think I was doing show choir.
Okay.
I was doing show choir because prior to that, I had just been denied being on the chorus, which was in middle school. I was in 8th grade. I tried out for chorus and whatnot, and I didn't even make it. And I got to high school.
Oh, you didn't make it?
I don't know. She was hating. She was hating. But yeah, she was hating. But I got to high school, tried out. I was on show choir. I was in GT chorus and all of that. So I was doing that, and then I ended up trying out for American Idol within that time as I was in high school.
Okay, so all right, before we get to the American Idol, all right, so the high school, describe like the core, like that class, like you taking the core class and all that. It's like
GT chorus and stuff.
Yeah.
GT chorus, it was like gifted and talented. So like you had to really, it was regular chorus, then you had GT chorus. Regular chorus was just people that was in there, they could sing, sort of what.
Sing, okay.
Yeah. GT chorus was like the people that could just sing. So like we was the type that they would put when we had like school programs and stuff. GT chorus would be the ones to sing and stuff. So like I was in that. We were kind of like the big dog.
Yeah, like the elite.
Yeah, we were like the big dog. So if you was in GT chorus, you was doing something.
You were doing something.
Yeah, you was doing something, man.
You.
So that's what was that. You know what I mean? Like that's what set apart from the regular chorus.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. So the American Idol came after that.
Yeah.
Okay. How that come about? What made you want to do American Idol?
I needed a way out, and at the time I felt like I didn't really know what to do in order to get out or to elevate myself. You know,
that's a lot of artists' problems.
Yeah, so I didn't know.
Right.
So I went to American Idol in Atlanta. I didn't make it past the first round. It's
how big the lines was.
Boy, hey man, it was packed. It was packed, bro. Like, and I was maybe 16, 15, somewhere around in that area. And I tried out for American Idol. I didn't make it past the first round. It was like 4 rounds before you got to the celebrity judges. So I didn't make it past the first round, and then I went back the following year and I made it to the celebrity judges. So like I made it past all of those rounds and then got to the celebrity judges, which was J.Lo, Keith Urban, and Harry Connick Jr., I think at the time. Yeah. I didn't make it though. I didn't go to Hollywood.
Describe that feeling, like before hitting that stage in front of them. How was that feeling?
Man, I was nervous. I was nervous because I had seen them when they, you know what I mean, like before we started airing and recording and everything. They, I don't know if I was supposed to even say that, but it's scripted.
Everything's scripted. Yeah, everything's scripted.
Everything's scripted. They told me, hey man, go in the bathroom, act like you looking at yourself in the mirror and talking in the mirror.
Yeah.
And they gave me a line to say or whatnot. I had to do all
of that.
Mad corny. And I'm so glad that I didn't win American Idol, because I could have won American Idol. No, I'm just playing. I'm glad I didn't though, man, because that would have changed my entire persona as far as with music. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be able to do the music I'm doing now. I don't feel like. So
because it would have been a certain way that a certain image.
A certain image you have to uphold when you win an American Idol.
Right.
They probably would have had me doing some pop or country type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad. That's why I'm saying, man, like everything happens for a reason. But long story short, did that, got to the celebrity judges. J.Lo was gonna send me through. If it was up to her, she was gonna send me through. Yeah. It was the 2 dudes. They was hating. They was hating. They was like, nah, you're not ready yet. And I respect that. I probably wasn't ready. But I wasn't ready. You know what I mean? And did that, went home. I was crushed at that point. So I was like, damn, I made it that far. Like, I've been up here for a week, just passing all these rounds. It took me a week to get here, and now they just gonna send me home.
Right.
Like, damn. And sent me home. I went back again the next year in Savannah. I didn't make it past first round again.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I made it so far the last time, but then when I went back, I didn't make it past the first round again. So like it was back to ground zero. And I was like, you know what? This ain't meant for me. American Idol ain't meant for me. So just have to do my own thing.
Right.
And then that's shortly after that is when I started putting out music.
Right.
Writing my own music and putting out music.
Yeah. See, you gotta have a strong mind to be in this music game, because a lot of people would have just quit.
Yeah.
They would have quit.
Most definitely.
I know I have a friend, she tried out for American Idol twice and lost. She didn't get past the first round and she just quit music. She don't want to sing nothing. She got a beautiful voice.
Yeah, man, you can't let that determine. I'm telling you, because they don't be knowing. They don't know exactly what you can do. Like, people fail to realize when you auditioning for American Idol, that first round, you in a big ass arena. Like, it's a big ass arena, and it's 3 to 5 of y'all lined up right here in front of 2 people, and they just telling you to step forward. And in that big arena, you got to sing so loud in order for them to hear you, because over here they singing to them, and then over here in this ear they singing. It's like everybody's singing at one time. You know what I mean? So like you just got to, I guess, focus yourself and sing loud enough for them to hear you, and then they stop you.
That's crazy as hell.
Yeah, like everybody's singing. It's like 10 different tables, and it's 5 people at each table, and then the lines is like all the way back. So like when you stepping up, you singing, and you could be singing a Whitney Houston song. This person over here could be singing a R. Kelly song. Like you just got to. It's hard,
so
bro.
Basically, you gotta like stand there flat-footed and just on the spot.
On the spot,
them notes.
When they tell you to come up, they be like, okay, what you singing? You tell them, boom, go.
Dang.
Like, ain't no, okay, hold on.
Hold on.
Mind right. It ain't none of that.
I'm from Philly.
Yeah. It ain't none of that. It ain't none of that. So, hey, I commend anybody that went to American Idol and made it to Hollywood. Like, it is definitely.
Like the Fantasia, the Kelly Clarkson.
All of them. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. But they had rough careers after that, though.
They did.
Yeah. Pretty much. They all did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And they all out of those contracts. And
yeah, the ones that actually won. Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah. So
I'm
glad I didn't win, man. Yeah. For real, man. I'm glad I didn't win. It's a blessing.
Right.
It's a blessing.
All right. So after American Idol, what did you do after the American Idol? So you started releasing music. So what were some steps that you did after American Idol to get back on your game, far as with releasing music and stuff like that? Because if you're preparing for American Idol, you probably really have time to really get to.
Yeah, I did. When I left American Idol, I had never put out a song before. When I was on American Idol. So when I left American Idol, I knew it was something I had to do. I had to do something different. Like, because I can't do none of these singing shows. Oh, try The Voice. I ain't trying no more singing shows because that shit rigged. Right. I ain't doing it. I'm going to just do it my way. And I got home and I started writing. At the time, though, I was going to get like cassette tapes from Dollar General.
Oh, yeah.
I was putting them in like a radio. Like, it was a radio that you could put it in and then you could record yourself. It had a mic on the side.
Oh, I had the same one. I used to record like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I would put it in there.
Flip it around.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I would do. I would put it in there and I would beatbox on the dresser. Like, I would, do this and then sing to it. I had made a whole tape one time. I wish like hell I could find that tape. I had made a whole tape. It was just beatboxing. I mean, like hitting on the table and just singing different stuff. Damn. That's what I think molded me into writing. Because a lot of people say, man, the way you write is phenomenal. Like, it has a meaning behind everything you write. Right. But I think that's what molded me into writing, because I was so young writing. You know what I'm saying? Like, making up stuff, and I wanted it to always make sense.
Right.
You always want your music to make sense. And over the years, man, I guess when you just keep doing it, it just gets better and better.
Gets better and better. Right.
Yeah, so I did that, make a long story short. Then I ended up going to a studio for the first time. And the guy that I went, I forgot his name, but he ended up hooking me up with Spills, who I record with now.
Spielberg.
Spill the Ocean. Yeah,
that's my boy, Spielberg.
So that's who I record with now. And
shout out Bottom Line Studios.
Shout out to
Swag.
Bottom Line, man. Yeah, my guy Swag.
Come my boys, man.
Most definitely. So
yeah, we linked together, like we work together. I'm my boys.
Okay.
Man. Yeah.
Hey, they good people.
Good people. Very good
people. So I was, at the time, I might have been about 17 at this point. Went to Spill, ended up hooking up with Spills. He was recording at his house though, in the basement at the time, or in the garage or something like that. Mm-hmm. Went down there. That's why I recorded my first song, "Digging You," and I put that out. It was a smash in my hometown. Like everybody was, fucking with it. It was on iTunes and everything.
So your first song was a hit. First song was a banger.
Yeah.
That, what's up?
Yep. And it was produced by Spills. Everything was engineered by Spills. All of that. So
right.
He was there too when I first started. Like, he seen the real young. At the time, my name was Lil Shaun.
Lil Shaun. Everybody always start with a little.
Right.
Or young.
Yeah, it was Lil Shaun. And I was like, bro, I got to change it because I don't feel like that's something legendary.
Yeah.
I want a name that's going to stick around.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm 60 and 70 years old and a lot of, and people up there paying homage to me or whatnot, they saying Lil Shaun, and here I am 70 years old sitting back. I got to come up with a name, man. You know what I'm saying?
By the time you turn 30, you're going to have to drop that little and put Shaun.
Shaun, right. So I was just like,
come to the stage, Shaun.
Yeah, Shaun. So I just changed it all together. I just changed it to Shaun Milli. It was actually Shaun Milli on.
Shaun Milli.
I dropped the on the Shaun Milli.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to leave it like that now. I ain't going to bother it no more.
You ain't going to bother it no more?
I ain't going to bother it no more. I'm just Shaun Milli. That's
so you're going to have like a Shaun Milli. You know how the R&B singer, they blow up, like Trey Songz. You got Trey Songz. Yeah. Then he have, what he call himself, a.k.a. the, what do you call it? Mr. Steal Your Girl?
Mr. Steal Your Girl. Yeah.
Mr. Steal, you gonna
that'll be hard. I don't know what I would say though. Shaun Milli, a.k.a. something. I don't know, man. That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's when I started writing music. I started recording. After that, man, the rest is history.
Right.
This is the EP, One in a Milli. That was my first tape ever that I've ever released, which was last year. So it took all that time up until now for me to, you know what I'm saying?
That's awesome, bro. Because
it takes time, man.
That's awesome because you wrote When You Gonna Love Me, right? That's awesome because it's like, bro, people don't understand the power of songwriters. Like you wrote something that people in the industry can't write a shit like that. Just honestly.
Woo! Hey man, don't gas me like that, bro.
I'm being honest. Like, you gotta think, bro. You from Edgefield, South Carolina.
Most definitely, yep.
You wrote When You Gonna Love Me, and it look how fast it went. Quick. Do you know how? Just think of all the people that's in the game now, R&B singers that write songs, that got published writers and all that, and they can't even get those type of numbers off the records.
Wow,
that's facts.
Never thought about it that way.
It's big facts, bro. You gotta think you're a songwriter, so it's like people look at, they want new songwriters, fresh new songwriters. And they're like, damn, that's how Neo got found. Neo got found in the game as a songwriter first. Before he became a singer. He already was singing. What he used to do, he'd go in the studio, he'll write the song, he'll sing it, and send it a reference track. And like he did a Mario song, "You Should Let Me Love." Like Neo
wrote that.
Yeah, Neo wrote that.
See,
so okay. Neo sung the original song. Like Neo has his version.
Mm-hmm. But
he sung the reference to Mario, and Mario just sung it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And that's then Neo got the deal off that Mario song.
A lot of people ask me, they say, would you want to be in the game for a writer? Like, would you rather write than sing? I would.
Hell yeah.
I would.
You got longevity.
If I could get a deal right now, that's like, okay, we're going to hire you, but I want you to be a writer.
It's longevity in writing. You can be 80 years old right now.
Yeah.
Look at Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so if I could get a deal right now on just writing, and therefore I don't have to be in the spotlight, I don't have to do no performances, none of that. All I gotta do is be good enough to sing that reference. If I can't sing it, I can hire somebody to sing it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
And all I'm doing is writing.
Just writing.
Hell yeah, why not? That's money, bro.
It's money.
That's big money.
I became a songwriter because of that.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, yes, bro. Like, even if you can't sing, write that down, sing that to somebody. They might buy it.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. So I'm gonna start pitching some of these ideas.
Pitching them ideas
to
certain people you think that'll fit them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they'll buy them. If it sounds good, oh yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah.
So much money, credibility.
That's what I heard.
That's what cements you in the game.
They said the money is
the
really
money.
The song, right?
Like it's even with the music business, like even with the artists, like artists don't get a lot of percentage off top. They don't get really that much money unless it's show money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because even if the record sale, that will go to the label and the backing and overhead stuff like that.
That's why they do shows, because that's how they really make their money out of shows.
And the only way you can do shows, you gotta have a hit.
Gotta have a hit, right? They won't want to hear it.
They want to hear it.
So
if you ain't got no hit, what? You ain't getting no paid shows. That's why them shows so important. It's important for them that had a hit. But a songwriter, you gonna make your money regardless to what, if that song's a hit or not, because the royalties off that. Yeah, big facts.
I definitely need to,
Big facts on that.
I need to pitch some of that out to the people, man. So if you watching this, you know, if you got somebody, I can write them a little something.
Yeah, big facts.
You know what I mean?
As far as when it comes to like doing R&B music, is there a difference to you between R&B and NeoSoul? Or you feel like they both kind of the same?
NeoSoul. Describe NeoSoul.
All right.
I just want to make sure I have the
okay. For me, I think with R&B singers, I think of Genuine. I think of Jodeci.
Right.
I think of like H-Town.
Most definitely.
Those, I think of them like R&B.
R&B, okay.
When I think of NeoSoul, I think of Jill Scott, India.Arie,
okay.
Kim, the guy like
Kim.
I think of them when in that type of area with
Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu, NeoSoul type thing.
So you saying like, do they go hand in hand?
Do you feel like those? You feel like those two different realms?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I do, because NeoSoul, not saying that R&B doesn't, but NeoSoul to me is more of this type of music. So like when you snapping your fingers and
more conscious type.
Yeah. And it has really that meaning behind it. Like when you think of Jill Scott, you're thinking, when I think of Jill Scott, I think of her on a stage, just her and a microphone, and maybe one person behind her playing a guitar or something. Or you know what I'm saying? And tables out there and people just snapping their fingers. That's what I think of when I think of her and Erykah Badu and all of that. Now, as far as R&B, like how you said with Genuine and Usher and all of them. So I feel like those are two different type of genres. I don't think they go hand in hand.
Okay. Yeah, I was telling an R&B singer and she, like a lot of R&B singers, they'll think because they sing, they automatically can do NeoSoul.
Nah.
No, it's a different realm. It's a different category.
I can't do NeoSoul. I don't feel like. I feel like I'm in my R&B. That's where I'm gonna stay. That's what I need to do until Now maybe if I have some type of guidance or someone helping me, you know, the transition over into NeoSoul. I don't even know how to write that type of music.
Right.
It's crazy. Like,
right.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I can write it or not, really. Because I hadn't really did. Yeah, I hadn't really studied NeoSoul.
Yeah.
Like that. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I only heard a few songs, you know, but
cause like R&B, cause like with R&B, to me, I break like R&B. I feel like R&B, they covers the love.
That's it.
You in love, the heartbreaks.
Yep.
The headaches.
Yep.
The sex craves.
Yep.
The party. Everything. In the NeoSoul, they're more of the spiritual element of things.
That's it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
great
I love the man, his wisdom, what turns me on. His
like poetry.
Like
it's
that.
Like poetry.
It's like deep poetry.
Yeah.
Deep in poetry.
I like the way you broke that down. Most definitely.
So that's more, they more to the mind and the spirit, you know, that burn some incense, sage type thing. That's the NeoSoul.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. NeoSoul is more so the incense type thing. Yeah. That's the type of vibe. Yeah, that's the vibe that we on with NeoSoul.
That's NeoSoul.
Definitely.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah. That's what I was trying to say. You just summed it up better than what I said. But that's what I was saying. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Cool, man. So, man, far as R&B, do you feel like R&B can make a comeback?
Most definitely, man. I feel like R&B can definitely make a comeback. I don't feel like it as far as a comeback because people are so concentrated on rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the rap has more melody now. It has more R&B melodies.
That's what I'm saying. So it got them in a chokehold right now. They got them in a chokehold. So it's the best of both worlds. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So they got them in a choke. I do feel like R&B can make a comeback though. I do feel like that. They gonna have to sing though, man. They gonna have to sing, man. Enough of the mumbling and the auto tune. Yeah. Nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Nothing wrong with it because some of the shit do sound good.
So let me ask you a question. As of music today, can we as people name at least 10 R&B singers that's still active today? That people flock to.
Chris Brown, most definitely.
Pop.
Okay.
He's pop. He's pop.
You don't think he's R&B?
He's pop.
For real?
He's pop. He's pop now. You gotta go pop. You know, to make some money, you gotta go pop.
You think he's pop?
He is pop.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Yes, he pop.
Okay, so he's not in the R&B category no more. So
Rihanna's pop. Beyonce.
Okay, so we just naming
R&B.
Men and female. Just all together. Just
all 10. Together as a whole 10.
What's Beyonce? What's she do?
Pop.
Huh?
You know Beyonce pop.
She don't do R&B?
Beyonce's pop. She's the biggest pop artist in the world.
Damn, what the hell I thought these people was R&B singers.
No. You know, R&B singer, they have a certain crowd. You know, they have their crowd. You got like your Fantasia crowd, right? Fantasia's not a pop singer.
I love Fantasia.
Fantasia's straight R&B. She's straight R&B.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she R&B. Beyonce is pop. Once you start, you cross over, do songs with Taylor Swift, and all these other pop stars, you enter a pop realm. That's where the money at, because now you mix an audience. Cause you don't have that many white people listen to R&B. You know what I'm saying? They listen to more popish R&B. You know what I'm saying? That's where the money at.
That's what I need to do. I need
the top 40s, top 100s. That's pop.
I need a pop song now.
Yeah.
I want to do a pop song. I need a pop beat. I need that because thinking about it, bro. Honestly, R&B. Then since you said that, Usher,
pop.
Ain't no way, bro.
Pop. Usher been pop.
Okay, pop. Well, you name some R&B. Can you name 10? Because everybody I'm naming,
I can't. Okay, Tank still R&B.
Okay, yeah. How can I forget about Tank? No disrespect to Tank.
Tank still R&B. He's still relevant.
Yeah.
What's the name's R&B? He's not pop to me. We were talking about him, Jacquees.
Yeah.
He's R&B. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think YK Osiris R&B? Do you know him?
Yeah. YK Osiris.
You think he's R&B?
No.
You don't think he's R&B? He classifies as an R&B singer. That's why I asked.
The one that seen
I'll give you the world.
I hear baby girl.
Yeah.
He sings, but it's not my cup of tea.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they put him in R&B, they put him in R&B.
Yeah.
I don't consider that R&B, but I mean, he's in R&B.
Yeah,
but
he's definitely in the R&B category.
He's R&B. Yeah, he's in that category though.
I don't know too many people, man.
It's not that many people.
Name you didn't told me.
So Cyrus is R&B. Jeremiah.
He's R&B.
He's R&B.
Her's
R&B. Her's R&B.
Definitely her.
Her.
Can't forget about her. Jasmine Sullivan.
Jasmine Sullivan. She's R&B.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And she's relevant.
She's relevant.
Her is relevant.
Yeah. I would say Area Lennox. I would say Area Lennox, but Area Lennox is more neo-soulish type.
She kind of Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu type thing.
Now, Summer Walker.
Summer Walker's a vibe.
She's definitely a vibe.
She's a vibe.
So those Summer Walker, SZA. SZA is kind of she's R&B, but it's like it wanted to go over to neo-soul too a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I think about it.
Yeah.
So the females is there.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
The female, like, it's a lot of females
that
name
doing
R&B.
5 female R&B singers.
That's doing R&B now.
Yeah,
that's still good. That's 5. There's a lot of R&B singers. They're just not that many male dominant singers. It's not that many male. Like, you don't have Brian McKnight, not relevant. I mean, they still touring and doing all things, but I'm talking about the relevancy now.
Yeah. Like they could pack out a show now.
Right.
You know
I don't know, Brian McKnight might still can do it.
He can.
That's Brian McKnight.
He can. That's Brian McKnight. People
once you got a couple top 40, top 10 hits, you good.
You good for life.
You good. You good.
For life. That's all I need, man.
So let me ask you a good question, a real good question. Would you be cool? I gotta ask a tough question. All right, so would you be comfortable? Say like if When You Gonna Love Me, you know, would you be comfortable if that be your only hit?
I would not be comfortable. That's where we mess up at when we get comfortable with stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get out and change the situation if you're not comfortable with it. Right. So I wouldn't be comfortable with that. I need another hit. And I'm gonna keep writing until I get another hit.
Right.
You know what I mean? If that means I have to go and remix Love Me and then do some other shit, I need another hit. You know what I mean? And people think it's easy, man. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all, bro. Writing and coming up with different. That's like the hardest thing for me about writing is coming up with concepts. Me sitting there and coming up with a concept that's different or something that I haven't sung about already. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep singing about the same shit. So that's like the hard part for me. It's the concept. Once you give me a good concept or give me a song title, like make a song and call it such and such. If I like the title, I can rearrange like words around it. Make a song about it. But that's like the hardest part for me. If I could just have people just to throw me as far as naming a song this or concept, I take it and I just run with it. That's like the hardest part for me with writing.
That's crazy, man. And you know the crazy, I hear that from everybody, and that's true. That's really true. And the crazy thing about like R. Kelly, R. Kelly can't read or write, but one of the greatest songwriters of all time.
That's crazy, right? He can't read or write, but he know how to sing though. I don't care what he did. Yeah, man can sing. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They were like, what? They were like, well, how did he write? I said, well, he didn't actually write. Like they reference, they go and they sing the song and then they send it to the artist. And the artist is like, you know, I like this, and then they bring it in. Like Keith Sweat. All these years I didn't know Keith Sweat produced Silk first album.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, like
Bedroom song.
The very first song, Freak Me Baby.
Yeah,
that Keith Sweat.
Ain't that the song?
Nah, Keith Sweat didn't write that. They wrote that.
That's the name of it, ain't it?
Nah, the Keith Sweat.
Oh no, you're right. Okay.
They wrote the Lose Control album. That's their very first project. That's the one Keith Sweat produced. That last night we had an argument. That song, all that stuff. I didn't know Keith Sweat wrote all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, man.
You don't know.
You never know.
You
never know who wrote what. And it's crazy because I was looking on the Shade Room yesterday. Right. And I was looking how they had posted people that wrote these songs for these artists. Like it was this one song that was written for Michael Jackson. He turned it down and they ended up giving it to Justin Timberlake, and it's ended up making like top 10 on the billboards or some shit like that.
That's crazy.
Like, and it's go to show you, like, you never know who's writing these songs.
Nothing
wrong with it.
Right.
I do feel like, though, it's a problem. They feel like when they have people writing other people's raps. I don't see why that's a problem. I don't see, because you have people writing other people's songs, so why you can't write somebody else's rap? Like, what's the difference? I don't get that.
Like, even with, like, they gave Drake a hard time. Drake don't take nobody rhyme. Drake take their concepts. You know, Drake take concepts. Like, cause a lot of in the rap business, man, like a lot of the artists, they, you know, it's competitive. It's a street. It's real competitive. So it's like, even with R&B used to be competitive.
It was.
It was, cause like even back in the Motown days, you had, you know, the singers used to come in there and they used to, you know, battle each other.
I was just looking at some shit like that.
Yeah,
That's
you know what I'm
crazy, man.
That's real. So that, like, it's always been a battle, but with hip hop, it's more, since it's more street, it's more aggressive. So it's like, bro, like, you can't come in here, you don't need to write your rhymes, bro. Like, even the first hip hop record, by what was the name of the group?
Run DMC?
Nah, they wasn't the first. Nah,
nah, I'm just playing. I don't know.
Nah, man. Sugar Hill Gang. That was the first hip hop R&B group ever on, like, publicly. Sugar Hill Gang. There was signed to a label called Sugar Hill Records. They was the first hip hop R&B group.
Just a different vibe.
No, not R&B, hip hop group.
Different vibe. Something somebody had never heard.
They didn't write the rhymes. That's the thing. Like it was a fraud group. Because they didn't write their rhymes. They had people who was writing rhymes for them. Yeah. And so it was just so much drama behind. So they always been ghostwriters in the very beginning of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So even with the sampling and stuff, like people be sampling music, sampling beats, hip hop and R&B and up, but a sample, we all sample the same loops and sounds.
Really? Honestly. If you think about it, now that you put it that way.
Yeah, we do.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we honestly do, man. We honestly do. Dope. So, man, what is the feeling that you get, like, when you hear people be like, yo, your music helped me out today. Yo, the song, you know, made me, you know, I'm going to have a baby and all this other stuff.
I get that a lot, man. I get that a lot. People telling me, you know, your music. This one girl, she comes to just about all of my shows. She came to Michigan. And then when I had a show in Atlanta, she came to Atlanta. Right. Like, and she told me in Michigan, she was like, you just don't understand how much your music helped me with my breakup. Like, your music really is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's motivation and it speaks to her soul or whatnot. So it makes me feel good. But that's always the goal for me. I want to write music that people can relate to, because like I've always said, like, that's what makes timeless music. Right. Timeless music is music that's something that everybody can relate to, and something that happens in everyday life. Right. All the time. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the goal, but it makes me feel good that I can make music that people can relate to and good at it. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound like that, but good at it, and just make me feel good, man. Right. Yeah.
And that's power, bro. It's power in that, because like Michael Jackson been dead since what, 2009? 09. And kids that's born 2 years ago,
bro, they know Michael Jackson. They know who he is. That's crazy though.
They know him.
I said that.
That's crazy.
I was like, Michael Jackson been dead. He died in 09, because like before I started doing this, I was working at a school. So, and the school that I was working at was a middle school, and the kids there they were born in like 06, stuff like that. But they knew who Michael Jackson was. He died 3 years. They was only 3 years old when this man died. I remember sitting at home and it popped up on the screen down there at the bottom. Breaking news, singers, Michael Jackson, pop artists. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's power.
It's power.
That's power, bro. Like,
that's power. But it's because he got timeless music.
It's timeless music.
It's just like Whitney Houston. She has timeless music. You're going to always know who she is.
Always going to know.
You're going to always know who James Brown is.
James Brown is timeless music. He got a damn statue built off his timeless music. A city down there basically praising him. Which he ain't really, he was born here.
He was born here, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he was raised in like Carolina, right? Then here, then, you know, he had a mansion in Beach Island.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's all of these people are known for timeless music.
Timeless music.
Their music is timeless because it had a meaning.
Had a meaning behind it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the game. That's free game. Write music.
Free game that has
write music with a meaning behind it. And I promise you, like, it's gonna go farther, and your name and everything, your legacy is only gonna become bigger because your music has a meaning behind it. It's not just something that's hot at the moment that people can just vibe to for the moment, and then years and years from now, they ain't even gonna remember the song. Like even years from years, they may not remember Love Me, but if they hear it, I remember this. This was definitely a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that's the free game. Write music that has a meaning behind it, and not music that's only hot for a moment.
Right. And that's the same way with the rappers now. Like the way this style is now, like I tell everybody this, and I'll just be honest, bro, the way the style, music, hip hop always changes. Hip hop never the same.
Definitely.
Well, you know, it have its spell, it'll be there for like a good 5-6 years, and then it changes something, you know, the new kids, new generation come with a whole different sound, and then the adults gotta change their sound up to match that sound.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah,
because it's a youth-driven league, bro. You know, the hip hop is driven by the youth, so they make the culture, they make what's popping, they make what's trending, you know, stuff like that, man. So, yeah, bro, broski. So, the transitioning from when you dropped the record and the success of it, how it's going. How things was before into now, as far as the way people react to you, the way people, you know, communicating with you. How is the reaction different from before and now?
Now, man, it's way different. A lot of people, they hit me up and they just, like I said, they let me know how my music encouraged them and whatnot. And they ask me for advice and stuff now, as far as music advice, writing tips. Hey man, how did you like my promo, like how do I promote myself? How did I build my fan base? And I just tell them, like, I did it from, the thing is with TikTok, that's what I blew up off of. I blew up off TikTok, I went viral on TikTok.
So how that went? How that happened?
Last year this time I had like 150 followers. I started
150?
Yeah.
Okay.
Had 150 followers this time last year. I had COVID. As I was in the house, I started.
You had caught COVID?
Yeah, I had COVID. Man. So I started doing TikTok. I downloaded TikTok. I started doing TikTok. I was doing like jokes and shit on there. Just something to pass time. It started getting more and more views. People started following me for my jokes and stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. This is working for now. So this is what I'm gonna do. Did that for a minute. Then I switched over and started posting thirst traps. A lot of thirst traps. Boom, that brought in a whole nother audience. You know what I'm saying? So now at this point, I'm at like 70K.
That fast?
Yeah, from January to March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, from like that to July or June. From January to June, I did like 70K followers.
Damn.
And then from there to August, I was at like maybe 120K. And after all of that, but that was my goal. That's what I wanted to do. I was gonna bring them in, and then I was gonna hit them with my music. So
say, wind that back. Say that. Oh my God, thank you. So, yes. Say that one more time.
So my goal was to always get them engaged, and then I was gonna hit them with my music. So that's what I did, and it worked.
Perfect.
It worked, bro.
I've been preaching that for years.
It worked.
See. Not cutting you off. The reason I say that, okay, I deal with a lot of artists.
Yeah.
And I work with a lot of artists, and they be like, okay, how can we get our popularity, our fan base up? I said, sometimes you got to go outside of what your bread and butter is. You got to find other things that make it catch people's attention. Okay, if you're an R&B singer or a rapper, okay, how many other R&B rapper singers that you know? You know, ask them. So we know you can't just come off top, be like, okay, every TikTok you rapping.
They ain't gonna pay
They're not gonna at all.
They're not gonna pay.
That's what everybody doing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you gotta tap into something that catches the audience, make them entertained, and then once they get to know who you are, they figure or they think they know who you are. Then you hit them with this. Damn, they did no music too. Then you hit them once you get the numbers up. It makes sense.
I was at like 120, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna build up. Then I'm gonna hit them with my music. In my head, I'm already knowing what I'm finna do. Right. I'm gonna continue to drop these thirst traps. I'm gonna continue to do these little funny cooking videos.
Cause you see the growth.
I see the growth. Right. I go live. They on there. They want me to tell a joke or some kind of shit. and I'm just on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my head, I'm like, I'm not even a comedian for real.
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't even know. Did that. Then in August, I was like, okay, now is the time. It's either finna be this or that.
Yeah.
I'ma try it. Boom, I put it up. It didn't do nothing the first day, so I took the video down, the Love Me video down. And I put it back up the next day at midnight because I learned my audience, like, okay, they be on at a certain time. That was the time they usually be on, close to midnight. So I posted it on midnight. I woke up the next morning and it was like already at like 15,000 views. Already just that quick. Long story short, man, that right there really opened a lot of doors and it just went up. And it did over 3 million views on both videos on TikTok. Well, together. It did over 3 million views on TikTok. And now I just hit 300K followers on TikTok.
On TikTok.
Yeah, day before yesterday.
Oh, that what's up, man. Everybody been trying to get me to do a TikTok, man. I'll be like, it's time. You gotta have time for it.
You do. People think you got to get on there and dance.
Yeah,
too.
bro.
You ain't got to dance. Cause hey, people. So hey, I'm a TikToker. Oh, you dance? Nah, I don't dance, but I'm on TikTok.
Yeah, on TikTok. Right. Like I told him, it's kind of like I've been trying to tell them. It's like, okay, as a creator, not only do I do the music side, as far as I make beats, I produce, a songwriter, I mix and master, I engineer, I do all the whole nine, and I run a music group. Mm-hmm. Then I also run a filming side. Editing, film editing, I edit movies, I shoot movies, music videos, commercials, reality shows, the whole nine.
Wow.
So I'm one person doing that. So it's kind of hard for me to like sit down and do Facebook
TikTok.
And I manage a Facebook, I manage a website.
Yeah.
I manage an app, phone app. And I manage a YouTube.
Then you running this.
Then I'm running this.
Yeah.
I'm running a studio.
Yeah.
And then I got Facebook, Instagram, and then TikTok. I ain't got a TikTok yet, but I ain't added it yet. But I don't have time for it.
You don't really have time for it.
Well, I had to get somebody to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get on that, bro, because a lot of people been popping on that.
Man. TikTok is where it's at. Like if you want your song to go viral. This is to all of
It's the way you gotta market.
This is if you want your song to go viral, you gotta get on TikTok, man. That's like the easiest way.
But they gotta do it a certain way. They gotta do it the right way. Yeah. But a lot of them, they try to force their music on like that.
Now is a great time though to download TikTok and get on TikTok and build your fan base off of something totally different from what you've been hit them with a few months from now. Like do something totally different.
Right.
If you can't dance, do the dancing videos anyway. They gonna go viral because people gonna pick at you.
Right.
They gonna laugh. Who cares, man? Like you just want the followers.
Right.
Hey, TikTok, if you want your song to go viral or hit, like that's
Bet.
Yeah,
that's what's up. He done dropped the gym for y'all, man.
Yeah, that's definitely the gym. Go for real.
He dropped the gym, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. All right, my king, man. So before we slide off on NewbieVeT, man, what's some upcoming events and upcoming things you got? I know you got some stuff coming up.
Yeah. So I have a show February 12th, as we already talked about, in North Augusta. My single Soul Ties drops this Wednesday, February 2nd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta check that out.
It drops with TK Kravitz, me and TK Kravitz. And
shout out TK. How that connection wound up?
I hit my manager. He was in cahoots with them. Like he had their contact information. I did Soul Ties, and I was like, I can hear somebody else on it. I don't want to do this by myself. I won't.
Come on the platform, TK.
Yeah, hey, come on, man. Hey, I was like, I need another artist on here. I reached out to Young Blue
Vandross.
Yeah.
Okay.
I reached out to him. Then I reached out to TK. I was like, okay, I'll go with TK. You know what I mean? So
that was
went with TK. TK killed it.
This on a remix?
Nah, this the song.
This is a song, Soul Ties.
Okay,
cool. That's what's up.
And TK, he killed it, man. And shout out to TK, bro. Like he gets it. That's what he told me. He was like, man, you get it. So he gets it too. Like he just know what sounds good, and he know how to come off on the record without doing too much, or you know what I'm saying? It's just enough. And so that drops February 2nd. Yeah. The visuals, we'll try to get that out on Valentine's Day. Don't quote me on it though. Don't quote me on it.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that's the plan. You know how black people is, man. Everything don't go as planned always.
Right.
But yeah, that's the upcoming events, man. As far as from around here and everything. Juneteenth, of course, I'll be here. performing with Life Jennings Juneteenth.
Okay, that's what's up.
It's in South Carolina. But yeah, man, that's what it is.
Man, that's what's up, bro, man.
That's what it is.
Man, I'm proud of you, man. You know, shit, much
Appreciate
success.
it, my guy.
You already know you finna go to the top with this, bro.
Hey,
most
man.
definitely. You got my full support.
Hey, bro, I appreciate it. Thank
Man,
you. Thank you
most
for having me
definitely,
on here,
problem.
man.
No problem, King.
Most definitely.
Is there any love you want to shout out?
Hey, man, shout out to everybody that support me, man. Shout out to all of my whole support team, my whole support system, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Without God and without y'all, I would not be here. So that's what it is.